Good morning, everybody. It is September the 1st. I know the video quality is probably a little off because I'm outside, but it's 1% September. Yes, folks, that little clip was me just about 3 years ago. It was September the 1st that I took that first little walk. And people are always saying, Bob, you're doing so well, but I could never do the things you do. I took that first walk down to the corner and back just about 3 years ago, and it took me about 5 minutes. If you go back and watch, the entire video is there. Hello everyone, Semi-Retired Bob here. I talk about the carnivore diet, all things related to the carnivore diet, and miscellaneous odds and ends. If you're new to the channel, welcome. What you're watching today is you're watching me mow. I know that doesn't seem super exciting, but if you consider the fact that a little over 3 years ago I could barely stand up for a couple minutes without severe pain, it gets a bit more interesting. If you're returning to the channel, welcome back. It means a lot to me that you spend just a few moments of your day with me. I would like to ask everyone to help me out just a little bit. Go ahead and hit that thumbs up button, drop down in the comments and say hi Bob. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. All these things are absolutely free and help me get the word out that it's never too late to change your life. I am 62 years old and I'm doing things I couldn't do when I was 40, like out here cutting the grass. Today we're going to talk just briefly about the 1%. I've talked about this a lot. I say it at the end of every one of my videos. Go out there, get 1% better today, tomorrow, every day. But what do I really mean by that? I know we've got enough new people that I should probably go over that for just a moment. The 1%, it's an idea I got from Coach Bronson all those years ago that says, if you think about, I have to change my diet, I have to start exercising, and I have to do all these other things. If you think about it all as doing one big thing, then it's going to be overwhelming and you're never going to get there because you're going to be overwhelmed and you're just going to quit because you're going to think you never get there. But just do 1% better every day. And what I mean by that is, this is a little joke that I heard, but it kind of gets there. Somebody said, I have adopted a healthy lifestyle. I park and go inside and walk inside to get my donut instead of going through the drive-thru. Now, obviously, we don't eat donuts, but that is an example of just doing a little something. When I started that walking journey, I took just a few steps further every day. And that's what you can do too. If all you can do is right now get up and go to the kitchen to get a glass of water and come back, well, when you get up off your seat to go to the kitchen, sit back down and then get up again and then walk to the kitchen. If your exercise for the day is walking out to the mailbox to get the mail, then walk out to the mailbox, walk one lap around your mailbox, and then go inside. Next day, or the day after you've walked around the mailbox once a couple of times, walk around it twice. If you can't make it down to the corner and back, just walk to the end of your driveway and back. And then the next day, walk to the end of your driveway and just a couple of more steps. And just slowly build up. You saw in the quick little clip that started this video what I was like when I first started walking. I didn't just jump in and start walking as far as I've been walking recently. You have to slowly build up to it. And the 1% doesn't have to apply to just exercise. It can apply to anything. It can apply to your diet. If you're saying, I've been doing 90% carnivore and I still have a little bit of this and a little bit of that, that's fine. I'm never going to yell at you for that. I mean, everybody, it's your diet. You do it the way you want to do it. But if you're trying to get to 100% carnivore, then one day add just another bite of meat and one bite less of the other stuff. And keep doing that on a fairly regular basis until the other stuff is gone. And this can apply to, let's say you're trying to learn a new skill. Like with me, I'm working on building my camper car thing, whatever you want to call it. An RV inside my car, if you will. I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm making it up as I go, but I get a little bit closer every day. You want to learn to knit, or you read a book, or whatever it is, just doing a little bit more each day will continue to push you forward. And before you know it, 6 months later, you're doing something you never thought you could do. 2 years later, 3 years later, like I am, you're doing lots of things you never thought you could do before. This was just a quick little talk about the 1% today. I am going to let you finish watching me mow, so I'm going to play you a little music here. But don't forget to get out there and be 1% better. Today, tomorrow, every day. Have a great day, folks. I'll see you in the next one.